Come on, breathe. So I was thinking and thinking and thinking, like, how do I share my story? How do I piece it together? And so what I ended up doing was putting in my mission statement, and about me and the things I've done into Google Gemini and asked it to give me content, give me a storyline. And so then it did. So what it tells me to first do is to look stressed and then shaking it off, like have that as a visual, right? And then the next one was calmly looking, like look calm and look directly into the camera, kind of a feel, identifying the problem. And it had me to look enthusiastic and to have a call to action. And so, so it was like, okay, how can I look like I'm struggling with something? And then, what does that look like? And then it also has said, like, to have, like, if I'm like crumbling a piece of paper, and like a ball piece of paper in my hand, like I'm writing or I'm drawing something, I'm creating something. And that's what a lot of the process is. Most of the time it's like, I'm more of a visual, but I've been doing writing more. And so writing down, like, in details of what things are, certain scenes are supposed to look like, that, or not a story necessarily, just it's like a part of the story, and then like another part is inviting you all to come join me every third Saturday. And so I'm wanting to, like, put that emphasis on my stories, like how I struggled with myself in the beginning on should I not, am I worthy, these different things that would just come into my head and just stop me from doing a lot of movement. I had to push through it, and I learned through meditation and breath work. That's why I teach what I teach. And so then it like goes to the next slide of, like, overcoming self-doubt, and to be more empowering with your thoughts, to be more graceful. So so that's a lot of the process that I go through, and it's not even all of it. That's only some of it, Okay, so how am I gonna create this? Am I going to stage myself and doing these things? And I didn't even think of that actually in the beginning. I was just like, oh, Sora, what is this Sora 2, So I downloaded the Sora 2 app, and then I started looking at, like, how to prompt it and how to work with it to tell it to do things as using me as the main character. And I started thinking about, okay, well, how about the story, of, like, looking kind of like, unsure and stressed out and balling a piece of paper, And so I put that all into the prompt, and then boom, it like created, these different versions. Because then I started changing the prompt, and it did steer away from it looking like me. So then I had to, like, discard a lot of those that it did look like me and restart all over again, and really emphasizing to use the main character as well. And so it came out with, like, some really cool stuff. And then after that, then I grabbed those videos. You're able to download those for free from Sora. Then I uploaded those onto my laptop, which then I have CapCut. And I got CapCut for free, okay? CapCut's free too. And it has a lot of stuff that you can use, real basic. Because right now, like, money is tight, I like to use as much as I can for free before I start dipping into my own funds, okay? Because there's just unnecessary. You hire a videographer or photographer, and then you see the stuff and maybe it's not exactly what you were looking for, and you wasted time and money. Okay, and so there are programs like this, with AI. And so, okay, so then CapCut, put it in CapCut, and then CapCut, I'm able to like piece it together, and I'll show you piecing 3 videos together. And I also have some visuals that I added to the end, and then I also added little like fire of things to swish in, swish out. Music is also for free in there, and a lot of different effects. And then I was able to put the voiceover, the whole thing, because each video from Sora, see Sora, like it listens to my voice. It's not I can't add my own voice in there, or my own music per se. At least I don't know yet. But for now, I guess it's hearing me when I'm talking to it, so it kind of had like a voice like me. And well, the video will have sound as well that it makes up based on your prompt.
Take a breath in, let the good vibes spin, feel the glow rise up from your toes.
And so I ended up like recording over it my own audio on there of what I wanted to say. And yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think. It was a lot of fun. It really was. Like, it was a lot of time consuming. It was, but I mean, I'm just learning this stuff. CapCut, I already know how to use, but Sora, I'm still like learning how to like talk to it correctly, so that way I get the result back correctly, or at least like tidy enough. But yeah, it's really a fun tool, and